All right, so I last week asked you guys what you guys thought of Coldplay
Yeah.
because BTS's oldest member, Jin, has released his solo song Astronaut, and it was co-produced by Coldplay. Even the
Like who in Coldplay?
Chris Martin, Guy Berryman, Jin, Joanne La Barbara, Johnny Buckland, Johan Johansson, Kier Gurveldal, Moses Martin, Will Champion.
Oh, so it's all of Coldplay and a Swedish producer.
Produced by Kygo and Bill Rocco.
Oh, Kygo.
That's cool. Yeah, I know Coldplay's gotten like pretty pop and such.
Exactly. So let me give you a little bit of background about this release. Earlier this month, BTS confirmed that its members would fulfill South Korea's mandatory military service, with Jin starting the enlistment process first. An official statement from their company revealed that Jin would begin the process as soon as he concludes his solo releases scheduled at the end of October, making The Astronaut an especially poignant moment for fans. This track, co-written by Coldplay, was inspired by a powerful conversation that the BTS member Jin had with Chris Martin about having to leave for a while ahead of military service in South Korea. So I was reading a bunch of reviews about this song, and I thought this perspective from a journalist, she said, it's about diaspora and making a home for yourself at a place you didn't think existed. But as you listen and you watch it, you can interpret it in many different ways.
Fire.
3, 2, 1.
Big music.
Sorry!
Yes. Coldplay.
끝나지 않을 history 나의 우주가 되준 우리의 이야기 목적지 없이 흘러가는 저 소행성처럼 나도 그저 떠내려가고
I love guitar-driven music.
속에 젖은 나의 모든 dream 새롭게 시작될 story
Nice.
Yeah, I hear Chris.
깨지지 않는 별처럼 너의 꿈이 되어 우주를 여행하는 어두운 길을 비춰주는 저 은하수처럼 너는 나를 향해 빛나고 있었어 어둠 속에 찾은다 나의 빛 너에게 향하는 나의 길 When I'm with you there is no
I love that lyric. It's Chris.
That like sub bass rumble.
It's fire. The chest voice on that. Is The Astronaut like the name of his album, or is that like the song?
Song.
Oh, okay, weird.
Yeah, it was cute, man. I liked that.
It was cute.
Yeah.
Can you explain why I always want to cry?
Oh, it's a super emotional song, man. That's like what Coldplay does.
Uh-huh.
That's what they do best. Yeah.
Right? It's a mixture of the chord progression along with the atmosphere, along with the long legato vocal melody.
Like, it's a really simple drum beat. There were some fills in like one section. It was like, it was like, I don't know if you needed that. If you're gonna do that, do it more, I think, in more places. Super long vocal line, really beautiful, yeah. And then like, you know, the first two choruses, he's doing it in falsetto, and then the last choruses, he's going for it in his head voice, and it's just like, yeah, it really descends it. It's like, you know, up a level.
And they like slowly add more and more Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice that too?
Yeah. Little background, Chris.
I think it was pretty sparse harmonically. Like in terms of vocal production, there weren't like a lot of stacks,
Yeah.
which I think was a deliberate move.
Yeah. Totally worked too. I didn't miss it. I didn't miss having huge vocal stacks or anything.
Right. I wonder what the choice for that would be.
I mean, it's just intimate, yeah.
More intimate, totally. Yeah.
And what about that chord progression is so homey but bittersweet?
Isn't it just like 1, 5?
It's a simple progression, but there's a lot of interesting colors that are created with the various layers that are there. Like, I noticed immediately there's that kind of like high cut background little, I guess it's like a vocal thing. I forget how it goes, but it's definitely not a vocal, but it's a synth line.
Oh, you mean that bit?
Yeah. I think part of me was maybe imagining somebody going like, "Hoo, hoo, hoo," and then just like super processed. But
That could be cool.
because the thing that's also interesting about it is the pitch isn't perfect
Yeah.
about the like on those notes. So it's like, I don't know, maybe that's just a pitch like warble effect on it.
Stuff like that is a lot in Kygo music. He like kind of like really he didn't like invent it or anything, but he really took it to an extreme. Like when he was super popular.
Yeah. But yeah, like just that as an example of like a way to color the harmony, because you have like the immediate one that I noticed is like it starts out, it's like a 1 chord and it's going do da do da do, which is like 3 5. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that chord is beautiful. That I love that. Oh yeah, it's a 5 chord, but with a like a little extra crunch, you know. The chords are basically it's like F major, and then it goes to the minor chord, the D minor, and then the melody, that little background melody part goes, which is really cool. I mean, it adds the 9 to what is otherwise just a triad. And so that, you know, that's just a cool little added color. And then we go to the 4 chord and we go, so there's like a major 7 for a second, and then it goes to the root there. And then we go back to the 1. And then we go here. There's something like that,
like
and
both
of those notes are in there. So it's like a suspended chord, but with the 3rd in there. So it's a C chord, like, or basically, I don't know, C triad, add 4. So you have this like half step, and then the melody is on the 5th, and then the root of that chord. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I could be maybe misremembering.
And it just like tugs at your heartstrings. Yeah.
Can we also talk about the harmonic shift into the bridge?
What was that? I heard. I heard it. I remember hearing something. That's interesting. There's like 2 choruses with like a little interlude in between. Oh, that chord. Yeah.
Oh, this is just the post-chorus.
Oh, so you don't see that as a bridge.
No, it's like it's kind of deceptive the way they get into it. It's like minor 3, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, minor 3.
Because you're expecting 1, and then it only goes down a single step.
Yeah, totally.
How would you define as a post-chorus versus a bridge? Is it because it just doesn't...
Oh, bridge goes before the chorus.
Well, pre-chorus goes before the chorus. Bridge
goes before the last chorus, usually.
Yeah. And doesn't this? Isn't there one more chorus after
Is
this?
there a chorus after that?
Kind of. It's just like a really... Oh.
It's outro. Yeah, fade out. That's
So they
post-chorus.
introduced the post-chorus, last chorus,
Mhm.
or you could consider it
Well,
an
they
outro.
subvert the ending of the chorus.
Mhm.
It just it continues it, which is like awesome because they did it in a really super cool way. This is like 4, 3, and then I think it climbs back up. 4, and I love 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's just like a jam. That's a super Coldplay riff too. I used to listen to this shit all the time.
Can you name like one of their songs that has like a similar vibe? In case anyone's trying to get into more Coldplay.
There's a Jonas Brothers song with Kygo that really reminds me of that.
And it hurts like so.
Like it's very new Coldplay. It's
Yeah.
like Yellow,
Totally.
like even Viva La Vida. That's like
Right, yeah.
a bygone era.
With this song, what kind of imagery or emotion do you think they were trying to evoke?
I think nostalgia, definitely.
Totally.
But not like in a retro synthy throwback kind of thing. Just like a very introspective, like, it's an emotional song, dude. It's very like upward reaching.
Yeah. Upward reaching.
Atmosphere, floaty.
Yeah, definitely.
Astronaut.
Astronaut. Hey, yeah, I didn't even make that connection.
Wait, really?
No.
Oh, that's what you were like alluding to. You were gonna get there.
No. That's funny.
Also the video, like
Video is sick.
I was
I've
really
paid
drawn
attention to
into the video and I was like I don't know, I was like interacting with it in a way. Like he puts on his helmet and goes outside to investigate the like light thing and I'm like, oh, cool, I'm just invested in the video when it's presented in that kind of way, where it's presented like it's telling a story. It's telling a story and it's presenting you the emotional context for the song, as opposed to some crazy flashy movie camera, gunshots,
Katana.
like, just crazy stuff happening and, constant motion and constant, changing of the scenery and like crazy visuals and whatever. It was actually like an engaging story. So
I feel like much in the same vein as the song, like
totally.
there's not a lot of crazy sound design trying to compete for your attention.
Yeah.
It's like patient
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, I don't know, it's a different environment. Like I was actually amazed like how different that was.